Hello and welcome back. This is Hodora and we are back again with Gakuen Idol Master. If you don't know, today is the release of the new Christmas banner for Lilja. And you can see I got her already, which a lot of pain to my wallet. And you can see this thing here, over 100 row. But anyway, she is worth it, I think. So today we're gonna talk about the banner itself, right? Because in this banner, other than Lilja, who is like currently, in my opinion, the top tier idol for motivation, because she is logic and focus on motivation, right? She is purebred motivation idol. She doesn't need to use any of impression stacking at all. And her kit is really impressive. Let's talk about her skill first. Basically, 6 cost 6 and increase your shield by 6. But that is not all. The shield that increase will counting the motivation you have by 2 times. So example, if you have 20 motivation, usually this will give you 26 shield, but in this case, the motivation is by 2 times, so it will be 40. So this card will give you 46 shield. And that's not all, it's also scaling your parameter for 400% of your stack of motivation. So example, 20 motivation, she will give you 80 parameter. Quite alright, you can use this early. Not early, you never use this early. You use this either during mid contest or late contest to get a lot of value from both the shield and some tiny bit of score. And her item also really impressive. Basically, at the start of the turn, if your motivation is 5 or higher, increase your motivation by 1.3 times. And draw a card. Cost 1 direct stamina and it can trigger up to 3 times. So 1.3 multiplied by 1.3 and multiplied by 1.3. I don't know how high that is, but it should be really good, especially when we keep stacking motivation early on. And because it also gives you a card draw, so the early hand, your early hand gonna be really stable. You're gonna start with 3 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards, and 4 cards. So the first 4 turns, you have a lot of choices to choose between the cards you have. And 1 cost stamina is not that high, but you need to be aware of her when doing the produce, because it stack up eventually because you do a lot of lesson. But in the contest, it's not gonna be affect you at all by just 1 cost of stamina, especially with the motivation idol, right? And her upgrade version of item, basically the same, just remove the cost, which really good for anyone who just want to roll for her, because it's not that different in terms of power level here, right? So if you don't have her, good luck with the contest in slot 3 this season. So in my opinion, she will be a really strong, or maybe the strongest contestant for motivation idol currently. I haven't tried playing her yet, I just roll for her. And this banner also have 2 really good support cards too. Let's start with the SR version. Logic Lock and a Dance. Its base support is give you flat stat for dance. The item, whenever you get a motivation skill card, you get 6 extra dance stat. Other than that, everything else is really good. It gives you SP lesson chance, it gives you SP lesson bonus. And after midterm, you're gonna gain a free dance stat 2. These three might look really similar. Well, basically is this card. Is this card China and Hero? It's a worse version of this card because this card have SP lesson chance, SP lesson bonus, midterm, and their basic support is lesson bonus percentage instead of flat stat. So this card is still have better support. But in terms of item, it's arguable because this one gives you free drink, a lot of free drink. So this card is still better. But if you don't have this one, the one in the banner right now is really good for dance and for any logic idol. And you also can use this card together with the other one I showed earlier, right? And for the SSR, this is like the one you might want to have for every motivation idol period right now. Sadly, it's also a fast strat bonus for visual. But the most impressive thing for this card is the item. In lesson turn or lesson in visual turn or visual lesson, whenever you use a skill card and your motivation is 5 or higher, you gain true shield, can trigger 2 times. So it's gonna give you like free 20 or 30 shield eventually, right? But it also only trigger on lesson turn. So maybe if we stack fast on the first turn that is dance and we go to lesson turn, not lesson, why is I keep saying lesson, visual turn, you can also gain more than that from this, maybe 40-50 shield. It's really nice. Other than that, it's a really solid support. It gives you SP lesson chance. Every time you get a mental skill card, you can again free stat for visual. And every time you visit a shop, you also gain a free visual. So there are a lot of visual stat from this card. You don't have to roll for this. You can just find any well friend who have this card. I don't think there is anyone yet because the card just released today. If we can look here. Like this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have anyone have that at max limit break yet. But ideally, even if not max limit break, the item is really good for every motivation idol. Oh, sorry, wrong menu. Yeah, that is all for this banner. I feel like this is really good banner. A lot better than Ume banner, especially because Lilja from her kit alone is really beginner friendly. This gonna perform really good early game and can scale to late game too because she had multiplicative scaling and it's triggered 3 times, not like her standard. If we look at standard Lilja, she also have the scaling, multiplicative scaling, right? But it's only triggered 1 time. Yeah, and that is all for today. I haven't do her produce yet, so I don't have the performance of White Knight Lilja for you today. Maybe later, maybe I'm gonna record my gameplay with her later. For now, have fun with the video game. Good luck with the banner. See you again next time. For now, bye bye.